Simply taking the salt shaker off the table isn't quite enough to kick the sodium habit. That's because the average person isn't even aware of how much salt is hidden in our everyday foods.
No, I didn't know that.
The amount of salt Canadians are taking in on a daily basis have been reaching dangerously high levels. In fact, it's twice the amount recommended, and it has dietitians around the country concerned.
We want the sodium to be less because it's contributing to high blood pressure, amongst other health issues as well. It can lead to heart disease, to stroke, to problems with our kidneys.
So what does it mean to have high blood pressure, and how does that affect us?
Blood pressure generally should be less than 140/90, and so if the heart is working too hard, pushing the blood out with a blood pressure, let's say, of 200, there's too much pressure on the heart, which causes the heart muscle to sag, and then that makes it look like a used balloon.
Blood Pressure Canada states that the average Canadian adult consumes up to 3,500 milligrams of sodium each day. Now that's almost double the recommended amount of 2,300 milligrams per day. That still sounds like a lot, but if you start reading those food labels on items such as canned soups and frozen vegetables, you'll soon notice that that amount starts to add up pretty quickly.
So 2,300 milligrams, what that would look like is actually a teaspoon of salt. But the problem is that we get 77% of the sodium in our diet from processed food.
That's 77% from culprits like canned products, including cooked ham, convenient foods like frozen dinners, even side condiments.
So these are some of the healthier choices that we might make for snacks.
By cutting down on prepared or processed foods and eating out less, you'll be cutting down on sodium significantly. And don't forget to look at those food labels.
If you're looking at the percent daily values, which tells us whether there's a little or a lot of a nutrient, you may want to look for, 5% or less. That would be low in sodium content.
But in the end, it's up to you, the consumer, to choose.
I try and pay attention. I know in the new year, people always make New Year's resolutions to eat healthy, lose weight. It's important when you're shopping.
In Brandon, Jeannette Rocher, CKX News.